So Twitch recently added a new update to channel pages, and I honestly like it. The change adds in a new schedule page. It allows you to add social media links to your profile page, and as well as a trailer for those who aren't subscribed but ends up finding your page while you're offline. These are great changes. However, the one thing that did get compromised from all this is the profile banner. You can still make your own profile banner to fit with your name, your brand, what you're known for. But stylistically, you're gonna have to follow a certain way of doing it. This is mainly because of the main content being right dab in the center, and that's not really normal for profile banners. So here's some things that I ended up figuring out when trying to basically make this. Well, making my new profile banner, that is. And one of the first hard things to swallow down is that you are actually going to have to get rid of that old banner. You're going to have to start over from scratch, and you got to use 3 important things. And one of them is repetition. Twitch's default profile banner for people now is basically the name of the channel, all in lowercase for some reason, duplicated across the entire screen. That's fine, but I feel like that also sets a precedent for what you're going to have to do in order for your content to really stand out now, or at least the profile banner to stand out. You're going to have to go with a repetitive theme. You have to go with something that kind of repeats over and over, that kind of sells your brand in some way. I checked out Dr. Disrespect and Pokemon's banners, and Pokemon has it right. It's nice and it's repetitive with a nice little gradient, but Dr. Disrespect is just a carryover of his old profile banner, and sadly, it looks awful. Most of the detail is covered up by that main image now, and so it doesn't really work. That's to say, basically, not everyone is going to be perfect because of the 2 other things that are going to come up. And this is also for other popular streamers like Pokemon's profile banner. And that is transparency. I ended up finding out that basically you can upload your profile banner with transparency, and that is actually a really good thing in hindsight, because the color that you chose for your text, for your overlays or highlights for the past streams and videos, that is basically always going to be underneath the profile banner. And having one with a transparent background or semi-transparent elements, that's going to go a long way to make sure that it fits within Twitch's profile parameters or whatnot. There will be a little bit of cutoff, and even with mine, you cannot escape this cutoff unless you probably have like one half of the top area be that design and the other half be blank. And the reason why for that is I'll get into just after this. But again, make sure to have that transparency so that it fits with the color. And it's also helpful in case you want to change your color later on. If you don't want the default Twitch purple and you want like a green, a red, or a blue, or some other color, that will help basically make your design fit that color very well rather than just going with a simple color picker. And the third one is scaling. What I ended up trying to do before just scrapping it all and going to here is I actually tried to save my old design and try to carry it over to the new Twitch banner. I basically took the time to size everything out and make sure everything looks nice, and then I ended up deciding to scale the width of the whole thing, and it actually made things a lot worse. The original measurings that I did, they were all off as soon as I moved it to the left or to the right. And so this repetitive form is good for scaling because it helps basically go with any kind of format that people have. If they have a smaller screen, if they have a medium-sized screen, or even a big fat widescreen, this will help basically form with their browser on their zoom size as well. So those are the main 3 things that you should definitely think about when you're doing this. Repetition, transparency, and scaling. Those are the 3 main things that you're going to need when you're making your new Twitch profile banner. And honestly, we are sort of in the early ages of figuring out what the new design for a Twitch banner should be. And honestly, I'm very interested to see like what people come up with, especially later on, once we get used to how we should end up doing these kind of new changes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this information helped you guys out. GG, and I'll see you later.